Mastering passive voice in past perfect tense. Hello, English learners. Today, we're going to dive deep into a key component of intermediate grammar, the passive voice, specifically focusing on the past perfect tense. You'll learn how to transform active sentences into passive ones in this tense. So, let's begin. Before we delve into the exercises, let's do a quick recap of past perfect passive. In this structure, we commonly use had been, followed by the past participle of the main verb. Remember, the object in the active voice becomes the subject in the passive voice. For instance, the active sentence, she had finished the project, turns into, the project had been finished by her, in passive voice. Now, we're going to practice converting active voice to passive in the past perfect tense. We'll start with simple sentences before moving on to more complex ones. Follow along and try to convert the active sentences to passive before I do. 1. Active. The chef had prepared the meal. Passive. The meal had been prepared by the chef. 2. Active. They had cleaned the room. Passive. The room had been cleaned by them. Remember to change the object in the active voice to the subject in the passive voice, and add had been before the past participle of the main verb. Let's move on to some more challenging sentences. 1. Active. By the time we arrived, the staff had decorated the venue. Passive. By the time we arrived, the venue had been decorated by the staff. 2. Active. The company had achieved its targets before the end of the financial year. Passive. The targets had been achieved by the company before the end of the financial year. Again, remember to switch the active sentence's object to the subject of the passive sentence and use had been, followed by the past participle. Now it's your turn. Here are some sentences for you to convert from active to passive. Pause the video, try them out, and then resume the video to check your answers. 1. Active. We had accepted the proposal. 2. Active. The dog had buried the bone. 3. Active. The audience had applauded the performers. Excellent job, everyone. This concludes our lesson on rewriting sentences in the past perfect tense using passive voice. Keep practicing, as it will become more intuitive with time. Don't forget, the key is to remember the basic structure. The object becomes the subject, followed by had been, and then the past participle of the verb. Hope you found this video helpful. Keep learning, keep growing, and until next time, happy English learning!